Gawin just landed. Tokyo Musicon is calling and he's ready. Ready to take the stage. Ready to show the world what he's been working on. Fans cheered. Cameras flashed. But beneath all that excitement, there was a different kind of buzz. Because someone else was there too. Someone they didn't expect to see. And no, it wasn't a low-key visit. It was Joss. And he didn't try to hide it. He came in loud. He came in proud. He came for Gawin. At first, it looked like Gawin was flying solo. This was his moment, a big stage, a global audience, and a chance to shine on his own. He boarded the plane with purpose. Eyes on the music, mind on the performance, and fans, they were already counting down the days, wondering what songs he'd sing, what outfit he'd wear, how bright he'd glow on stage. Everyone wished him a safe flight, but still, something felt a little incomplete. Because no matter how focused he looked, it still felt like a piece was missing. And just when it felt like a solo journey. And then just when everyone thought Gawin had gone alone, Joss appeared. No hints. No previews. No behind the scenes spoilers. He wasn't waiting backstage. He wasn't flying in later. He was there right from the beginning. No flowers. No secret handoffs. No hiding in the background like a quiet supporter. This time, Joss walked into the spotlight, not as a surprise, not as a shadow, but as someone who chose to be seen. As someone who wanted the world to know. He was here, and he came for Gawin. It wasn't a fan move. It wasn't even just support. It was something more, something louder, something prouder, something only Joss would do. This wasn't one of those quiet background visits. Joss didn't sneak in. He didn't wait until after the show to show up. He was there. From the very start. Walking beside Gawin. Not behind him. No disguise. No distance. Just presence. He didn't come to watch Gawin shine. He came to stand beside him to let the whole world know proud of the man Gawin's becoming. And that's the thing about Joss. Other couples might keep it subtle, low-key, off camera. But Joss, he doesn't do hidden. He does honest. Bold. Real. This wasn't just showing support. This was something else entirely. This was Joss saying he's not alone. I'm right here. And he made sure everyone saw it. When Gawin realized Joss was there, his whole face changed. That smile, it wasn't just polite. It wasn't just surprised. It was genuine. Bright. Full. The kind of smile that says, "You came for me." The kind of smile you can't fake, even if you tried. He didn't need to say a word, because in that moment everything he felt was written right there on his face, and fans noticed it too. They always do. This wasn't just excitement for the stage, this was happiness that came from knowing he wasn't alone. Joss didn't have to bring flowers. He didn't have to make a scene. Just being there was enough. And for Gawin, that was everything. He likes being alone, but I like being with her. Joss way out first. It sounded simple, just a sweet line, just Joss being poetic, but for the people who've been paying attention it meant something deeper. Because Joss isn't just showing up in words anymore. He's showing up in action. He knew Gawin would be fine on his own, independent, focused, professional. But Joss still went. Not because Gawin needed him, but because he wanted to be there. It's not about grand gestures, not about surprise flowers or secret visits anymore. This is the new kind of love. Visible. Intentional. Present. And when Joss said that line, you could tell he meant every word. Let's be honest, they're not hiding it anymore. This isn't just two co-workers traveling. It's not just friendship, and it's definitely not a coincidence. Joss didn't follow from the sidelines. He chose to walk beside Gawin, where everyone could see. No filter. And no hesitation. Just two people being exactly where they want to be, together. Other couples might whisper, might wait for the cameras to turn off, but Joss and Gawin, they're showing up in real time, in real life. And that quiet era of maybe they are, maybe they're not, yeah, that's over. This is not a secret couple. This is public love. And it's only getting louder. At the end of the day, Gawin didn't ask for much. He worked hard, stayed focused, carved out a path in music and acting. But this time, he didn't just get applause. He got presence. He got support. He got Joss. Not a surprise visitor, not a secret cheerleader, but someone who walked in proudly, stood beside him, and made sure he never had to do it alone. And the way Gawin smiled, that quiet joy in his eyes, .it said everything. Because sometimes, the best kind of love is the kind that shows up without needing to be asked, and Gawin, he got that kind of love, exactly when he needed it most. This isn't about rumors anymore. It's not about decoding glances, matching outfits, or shared flights, because now, they're not hiding anything. Joss didn't follow Gawin to Tokyo in secret. He didn't try to stay behind the scenes. He showed up fully, publicly, and proudly. And Gawin, he didn't flinch. He didn't downplay it. He smiled, brighter than ever. This is no longer a story you have to guess your way through. They're not writing in invisible ink anymore. They're writing it in bold print, out loud, in real time. This moment isn't just about Tokyo Musicon. It's about two people who stopped hiding because they don't need to anymore. Some couples love in secret. Some love in silence. But this is the kind of love that doesn't need to whisper. Joss didn't just show up. He stood beside Gawin in front of cameras, fans, the whole world, not to make a statement, but simply because that's where he wanted to be. And Gawin, he didn't shy away from it. He welcomed it. With a smile that told us everything we needed to know. This wasn't planned for show. It was real, comfortable, honest, and yes, completely public. Because when love is steady, safe, and strong, it doesn't need to be hidden anymore. Maybe it used to be subtle. Maybe it used to be quiet. But not anymore. Joss and Gawin aren't playing guessing games with us. They're not leaving breadcrumbs for fans to follow. They're just being real. No big declarations. And no flashy announcements. Just a steady presence. A shared smile. A love that shows up even when it doesn't have to. Because at the end of the day, the loudest kind of love isn't always the one that shouts. It's the one that simply stays. And Joss, he stayed.